All right, time to get another check of the forecast with Robert Suhr. So, Robert, an active weekend with a lot of events, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Active weather pattern, too.
Yeah, please double check the forecast. Make sure you've got the 4029 News app downloaded on your phone because a lot of rainfall is possible over the next 72, 96 hours or so. We've got rainfall on the radar right now sliding in the direction of the river valley. Just the start of what could be a pretty active night. We do expect some of this to fill in as well across northwest Arkansas, but you can see some stronger thunderstorms here in McAllister, heavier downpours back across south central portions of Oklahoma. We had one weak thunderstorm across southern LaFleur County. We still do right now, a decaying shower between Fort Smith and Poto, but for most of us right now we're dry, but we do expect rainfall to increase over the next couple of hours. Notice those rain chances going up in the river valley, but I think the best chance will be tomorrow morning with widespread rainfall that is certainly possible before those chances really tail off as we go through the afternoon and into the evening in the river valley. In northwest Arkansas, about the same thing. We're watching for those shower and storm chances to increase as we go through the night, peaking during the morning rush before starting to tail back off before we see highs back up into the upper 70s and lower 80s tomorrow. Tonight, we could see a few isolated severe storms. The best chance well back to our south and our west, mainly a wind and hail threat for tonight's severe weather potential. It's not the only severe weather potential in the forecast, which we'll touch on here in a second. 80s right now, a warm and muggy evening across northwest Arkansas as well as the river valley. Several locations here flirting with or at 90 degrees, such as Lamar and in Boonville. Now, as we go through the rest of the night, notice how much those shower and thunderstorms come and go, hit or miss chances with the varying intensity with those thunderstorm rates. But notice as we get closer toward the overnight hours and into the morning hours, that activity really starts to pick up, and it could be a wet morning commute for some of you tomorrow morning. But notice how that initial wave here sort of weakens as it gets into northwest Arkansas. There could be a very tight gradient to the heaviest axis of rain and who sees lighter, more manageable amounts of rainfall. Where that sets up is key tomorrow morning. But regardless, we think by the time high school football starts tomorrow night, things might actually be drying out and quieting down for the time being. We'll start out Saturday quiet. That'll change as Saturday night and into Sunday as we're watching more severe weather. This could be a more classic severe weather outbreak with chances for large hail damaging winds, very heavy rainfall, maybe even a brief spin up. All modes of severe weather certainly possible with the Saturday night and into Sunday threat, but we got to get through tonight's threat first. Regardless, by the time we get from now through Sunday, several inches of rainfall could fall, 2+ inches of rain across many, many locations. It's all good for the dry conditions that we've been dealing with. Lows tonight into the 60s, and then highs tomorrow rebounding maybe into the lower 80s, upper 70s. It all depends on how much rain and cloud cover we get tomorrow morning. Extended forecast, kind of a tale of two halves. The first half of the extended forecast full of rain and storm chances. It's a severe night, Saturday night and into Sunday. Then we get to the second half and things quiet down and we start to dry out. Same thing in the river valley. A front-loaded forecast here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Although Sunday's rainfall, Brandon, looks more in the morning, but notice second half of the extended looks great with lots of sunshine.